It's amazing, isn't it? It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's like the sky is full of diamonds.
And it goes on forever. Wrap your mind around that.
You want to wrap your mind around something? Some of those stars aren't even there anymore. They disappeared while the dinosaurs were still around.
Yeah, it's pretty staggering. Hey, remind me, I must thank Raymond for letting us use his telescope.
I think you ought to not mention that.
You mean you didn't ask him?
Well, he was kind of busy with your mom.
Oh, so he'll only just kind of kill us?
Exactly. There, take a look.
Okay.
Now, you see those two bright stars? That's Crux, the cross. The long arm points due south, you know, kind of like the Big Dipper.
Hey, what's that thing moving between the two bright stars?
There's nothing moving between them.
You want to bet?
There's nothing supposed to be moving through them. Let me see.
Wait,
let me see. Yeah. Wow. What's that?
I don't know. Shooting star, flying saucer? Maybe it's a satellite.
Except they move across the sky, not down.
Wait, maybe we should go tomorrow and check it out. I mean, if we found something, we'd probably ace science.
Well, whatever it is, it just came down on my grandfather's mountain.
It's an Altec A-15, a meteorological survey module for tropospheric projection.
You mean a weather satellite?
Where's your sense of romance? Okay, it's a weather satellite. The Army radar system has tracked its approximate descent coordinates.
So have Rory and Jam.
What do you mean?
They were stargazing last night for a school project. They took off this morning to find whatever it was that landed.
Maybe you'd better let military intelligence handle that. They're sending a recovery team.
Sam. Star Wars technology fell in my backyard last night. Now, I want to know what it is.
Like I told you, it's a weather satellite, that's all. And the Army knows what it's doing.
Really? Then why did it fall?
You got a point there. You can ask Captain Hooker yourself.
Who's Captain Hooker?
He's in charge of the recovery team. They'll be staying at Freedom Ranch.
Oh, Sam.
Don't thank me. I knew you'd want to keep an eye on them, so I pulled a few strings at the Pentagon and arranged for them to be your house guests for the duration. Call me back later. Bye now.
Schlaf mit mein Kindchen, schlaf ein.
Sir, I am Captain Brian M. Hooker, United States Army.
Yeah, hello, I'm Raymond. Is there something I can help you with?
Negative.
Then maybe you can help me.
Negative.
What are you doing here?
No comment.
Huh.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Captain Hooker?
You're an American.
Canadian, actually.
That's close enough.
I have some information for you. My son has
This Raymond, is he, is he okay?
Sure he's okay. Why are you whispering?
Hey! I am looking for the man in charge here. M. Dutton. Would that be your husband?
Actually, that would be me.
You're in charge?
I sure am. Why, you got a problem with that?
Can I talk to you in a secure area, ma'am?
Certainly. Raymond, We're gonna go talk about the top secret satellite that fell near here.
Okay.
Captain Hooker.
I tell you, boys, we've had much good fortune since the full moon. Life is smiling on us.
What do you mean, grandfather?
The dry season has been long this year, but Canaan's father has seen the old one.
Who's that?
Villages have totems, and ours is the gambling ground. Last year he never came, but now he's here, and the river water will rise. So there'll be many fish and good irrigation for our crops.
Gambinga means a crocodile, right?
Very good, Rory. Jem is teaching you our language well.
So, man, Deadboy, are you sure this is the way to the place, you know, where the star that fell from the sky has come to the Earth?
You mean the satellite? Stand right at the acacia tree.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I don't get him. I mean, sometimes he can be totally hip, and then he has all this superstitious stuff.
It's actually not a superstition. See, the runoff brings a certain kind of mud that attracts the crocodiles. Something to do with the mineral content.
Now, this is what I call good fortune.
Now, what does it mean, grandfather? A good harvest?
It means someone is going to pay big money to get it back.
You seem to think this is all a big joke, ma'am.
Well, being suspicious of Raymond is pretty silly, don't you think?
I'm just being careful, and that includes not discussing classified information in the presence of a foreign national.
Captain, this is Africa. We're all foreigners here.
I am well aware of what continent we are presently inhabiting, ma'am, though I hardly think it's a place for an attractive woman like you.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Yes, ma'am. Now, I was led to believe that you would be cooperating with my team. How about it?
What do you need?
I need complete topographical and cartological representation of the potential terrain.
You know, if you want a map, why don't you just say so? And Captain Hooker, I've been trying to tell you that my son...
And maybe you could get me a cup of coffee. I've been on the road since 05:30.
You march in here, you insult us, and then you want me to serve you coffee? Listen, pal, you better change your attitude if you want anything...
Hooker! Roger that. Be right there. They've got our mobile communications uplink patched in, but there seems to be some sort of interference.
Well, I told you that you were welcome to use our communications.
Thanks, but no thanks, ma'am. Besides the security risks, we are using an extremely sophisticated, state-of-the-art satellite uplink.
Sir, I'm receiving some sort of garbled incoming signal blocking out my transmission, sir.
Well, at this latitude, you need to use a lower ratio to produce a less distorted signal. We have the same rig, only this year's model.
The tracking signal from the black box is clearer, sir. I'm still getting incoming, sir. It sounds like some kids. Maybe a distress signal, sir?
Give it to me.
Yes, sir.
This channel is restricted to classified transmissions. Either you remove yourself voluntarily or face military prosecution. Repeat? Repeat! Signalman, where's your code book? Look up, is Rory's mother there?
I think that's for me. I said that's for me. I told you we have the same rig. You're on our frequency, probably. Freedom Ranch, this is Margot Dutton speaking. Hi, Jan. I see. Okay, well, that's great. It's my son and his friend.
Ma'am, I can't allow you to use Army equipment for civilian purposes.
I think you might want to talk to him. He's just found your satellite.
Something wrong, sir?
How stupid do you think I am?
I don't know. I've just only met you.
Sergeant, take 2 men and search the supposed landing site.
Sir!
Now let's go over this again.
We saw it fall last night.
And you just happen to be looking at the right spot at the right time with the right equipment.
They were using my telescope.
And you have this telescope for what reason? To find stray cattle?
You have a funny way of showing your gratitude, Captain Hooker.
Where's the rest of it?
This is all we have.
You want more money. That's what this is about, isn't it?
We would love more money, but this is all we found.
And I suppose there was no little black box about 3 inches square emitting a homing beacon?
No, sir.
You're a liar and a thief.
Just a minute.
Soldier, search the village. Tear everything apart if you have to.
You have no authority here. You don't have the right.
Sir! Sir! I think we may have found it.
Bring it here.
We're trying, sir, but the villagers won't let us.
What is this all about?
Gambinga spoke to us.
Everybody stand back. Move! Sergeant, secure that reptile.
Gambinga is not going anywhere.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
The crocodile ate the satellite. I'm sorry for laughing, Margot, but you got to admit it's pretty funny.
Maybe to you. Unfortunately, your friend, Captain Hooker, doesn't seem to have much of a sense of humor.
Well, he's in a tight spot. But Mandeville's a pretty reasonable guy.
Usually. But some of the villagers believe the crocodile is speaking to them.
The crocodile brings them good luck.
Why don't they just get a rabbit's foot like everybody else?
Sam!
It's a joke, Margot. Seems like nobody down there has a sense of humor. Where's Colonel Kurtz now?
Probably trying to create an international incident.
Sam, this could explode very easily. Can't you do something?
Like what?
Pull some of your famous strings.
I'll get right to the point. I want that alligator.
I'm sorry. I don't understand you. There's no alligator here.
Then what am I looking at?
I don't know. Your man, my man, the crocodile. I see many things.
I told you this wouldn't work. I had this situation well in hand until you had your superior talk to my superior. I do not like to be interfered with, Mrs. Dutton.
Please, try again. He has tremendous respect for you.
Lompe is pukusangambela.
All right, you win. I will buy the crocodile.
He's not for sale.
I'll trade you then.
Have you got those shiny beads?
No, but I can get some. I'll have them flown in.
I think this was meant to be a joke, Captain.
A joke. Look, why don't we just cut the thing open, take out the black box, and wham bam, we all go home and nobody gets hurt.
Nobody but the Gambinga. And it would not be pleasant for him.
Okay. I'll have a vet do it. He'll give him an anesthetic. He won't feel a thing.
No, he's our luck. Don't you understand that?
No, but let's say that I do. Have you got any bright ideas?
Let nature take its course. The device you desire is in one of his stomachs. Eventually, it will pass through and come out.
How long will that take?
I don't know. Do you want me to ask him?
Okay, that does it. I have had enough. I have got a job to do, and I intend to do it. Sergeant, we're taking that crocodile, and we're taking it now.
No, you're not.
Maybe we should continue this negotiation tomorrow.
That's a good idea. We've had a good first session.
Am I missing something here?
It strikes me as funny. Here's the satellite for communication. you beam waves into the sky tens of thousands of miles and bounce them back to the other side of the earth. I'm standing right here, and you don't even hear me.
Well, at least the diamonds are still there.
Some things never change.
Yeah. The sky's full of diamonds, the army's stupid, my grandfather's stubborn. All is well with the world.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I don't know, Rory. I suppose this is what they'd call a Mexican standoff if you're in Mexico. Hey, what's that?
What?
Somebody is pushing one of the army trucks down the driveway.
Let me see.
Good morning.
Oh, it's you. You're up early this morning?
You too. You are going somewhere?
Back to base.
Without your transmitter? I thought it was so important.
My superiors changed their mind. A fella could go crazy trying to figure out the Army, but hey, ours is not the reason why.
Sir!
Not now, Sergeant. Can't you see I'm saying goodbye to our hosts?
You're not leaving so soon.
Really? Why?
Because you have stolen our Gambinga. And you are not going to live until you return him to us.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're moving out.
But, sir!
He is gone. And now you are going. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what happened.
Of course he's gone. I told my men to let him go. He's probably crawled back into the jungle doing whatever it is a crocodile does. Why don't you ask him yourself? You can talk to him. Now, if you will excuse me.
No, you kidnapped him.
When? I was here all night, wasn't I, Sergeant?
Yes, sir, but...
Actually, you weren't here. The boys saw you leave at 2300 hours. Isn't that right, boys?
Yes, ma'am. Affirmative, ma'am.
Fine. I'm busted. You and Fritz and the junior woodchucks have done a terrific job. But I am leaving now, and I'm taking the croc with me. Mandevu, old buddy, it's been a slice. After our surgeons remove our property, you can have what's left. Maybe you can make a nice pair of shoes and a handbag for the little missus. Man up, Sergeant, we're moving out.
Sir, we don't have the crocodile.
Run that by me again, Sergeant.
I've been trying to tell you, sir. Apparently, it ate its way out of the restraining box and escaped.
If you love something, set it free.
Yes.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna strangle your scaly little neck myself. Then I'm gonna slice you up, you slimy little... Now I'm really mad. Sergeant, I need some help in here.
Hey, look, I didn't mean that. I was just following orders.
This is a strange turn of events, don't you think, Captain?
Please.
Don't worry. You and me and the Gambinga are all in this together. Fortunately, two of us can understand each other.
Tula, tula, tula mtanami. Tula, tula, tula mtakwetu. Tula, tula, tula mtanami. Abafokazi bafuna ukubulala.
How did you do that?
Communication.
Thank you. Look, I'm not very good at apologies. I guess I've been...
Yes, you've been.
Listen, we still have to come to some kind of an understanding.
Well, that's true, but it doesn't include the crocodile.
And why is that, ma'am?
Haven't you noticed? It stopped beeping.
Sir! Sir, we found the transmitter!
Give it to me.
But, sir...
Put it in my hand, Sergeant. That's an order.
Yes, sir! Apparently, nature took its course.
Well, the transmitter was intact, no worse for wear. The Army is very grateful to you, Mandeville.
Our village is very grateful to them for the reward.
There is one thing, though. Opinion is divided as to whether you should have let the crocodile eat Captain Hooker.
That would have been cruelty to animals.
Did you get my package, Mandeville?
Oh, we got it just before you called.
What is it, Mr. Dutton?
It's so your village can keep all the good luck that comes from having a talking gambinga. Turn it on.
Thank you very much.
That's sweet, Sam.
Now, if we can just figure out a way to get him to swallow the batteries.